It's 4:43. Welcome back. You know, it used to be getting down on one knee was all you really needed to do. I call that the good old days. But marriage proposals have been getting more and more creative.
Nancy Lou reports some have become major productions, and one of them happened 1 year ago right here in Chicago over Lake Michigan. Check it out.
What are those down there?
Yeah, that might be it.
We got engaged.
You know, this girl's amazing, and I wanted to do something memorable and something special for her.
Ryan Thompson is madly in love with Carly Kennedy, and he's a professional pilot. So he put the two together for a sky-high marriage proposal that now has more than 4 million hits on YouTube.
We were flying along, and it was kind of a bumpy day over the lake that day, and we hit some chop, and we kind of bumped around, and I thought, well, you know, now's as good a time as any.
Ryan told Carly the plane's controls weren't working. He asked her to stay calm and read him the emergency procedure checklist.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is for real. Like, the plane's going down. We're over Lake Michigan. We're going to land in the water.
Everyone I talked to about it said, don't abort. Like, do not do this plan.
I had to go to the ring engagement procedure. It said, the pilot to your left will always love and honor you. Will you marry me? And that's what you see when I put my hands over my face. It really was a complete swing of emotions. It was the most positive emotions I've experienced in my life.
There were some reactions on YouTube saying, like, thanks a lot, jerk. Like, you ruined it for the rest of us. Like, how am I going to propose now?
While the sky's the limit for Carly and Ryan, others are taking a plunge with their proposals, and their love runs so deep, the beluga whales here at the Shedd Aquarium are in on the surprise.
Whales are the one animal that she loves. She always wanted to, you know, train one, see one in person, so this gave her the opportunity. And it also kind of helped me because she thought it was just a whale experience. She never expected to get engaged.
He pulled a ring out of his waders and proposed, and I just looked at him, I said, John Camp, we're in a whale tank. And obviously, yes.
Because wedding proposals have become so elaborate, some guys are hiring help.
The most important thing is unexpected and surprise.
Event planner Frank Antonopoulos says expectations are higher when it comes to popping the question, so creativity is key.
We try to think of something that is totally, maybe a little outrageous, something that will be memorable in all the right ways, but something that will totally catch the other person off guard.
There are endless examples on YouTube. A scientist flies his girlfriend to Iceland to propose under an aurora borealis.
Coming this winter from Universal Studios.
And a few have made highly produced movie trailer proposals to play at theaters for unsuspecting future brides.
Now there is keeping up with the Joneses.
Clinical psychologist Holly Sobel says memorable proposals are simply about romance, and everyone loves a good love story.
Will you marry me?
You hear about people wanting to scream it from the rooftop. They're in love. And so this is one way to do that, just really to share with others how happy you are.
Sobel believes social media has fueled the trend, but a viral video should never be the goal.
Sometimes opposites attract, and one person would want that and the other wouldn't.
So it's not for all?
And not for all, but for some.
Like Ryan Thompson.
It actually happened better than I could have hoped for. It really, you know, she kept her cool, and it just worked out well.
We will remember this for the rest of our lives. So I would say if you have an idea like this and you have the guts to pull it off, and you know your fiance can handle it, then I would go for it.
Nancy Lou, WGN News.
You know what I would say?
I know what you'd say.
Man up. Just get down on one knee, pop it open.
You just don't want the pressure.
Moving.
Let's be honest. You don't.
There's no pressure. Just